Okay, so dear Dr. Jordan Peterson has got himself banned or suspended off the Twitters. You know how like your grandpa or your parents like embarrass you and you like have to go like apologize for them after? It's kind of how I feel. So this is the second time Dr. Jordan Peterson raged on the Twitters, got himself in hot water. The first time was commenting on the plus size motto and said, no, this is not beautiful, but he was not speaking on the motto, of course. He was speaking on this sort of societal push that being overly obese or being overweight is healthy, and if you're not healthy, there's nothing beautiful about that, right? And so he commented on Elliot's page tweet. He basically commented on the fact that they removed their breast. I don't know if Elliot like made an announcement that they removed their breast, but they removed their breast. And Dr. Jordan Peterson basically was saying these practitioners or these doctors did a horrible thing by removing a perfectly healthy body part from Elliot Page, even though they completely consented to this. I don't really understand why trans ableists aren't getting the same respect as so many of the transgender community is, because what a trans ableist is someone who doesn't believe they should have a certain body part, like an arm or a leg or a foot or a hand or fingers or whatever, right? They don't identify as an abled body, so they wish to have their healthy, completely capable body parts removed for the betterment of their mental health, because that's how they identify. Funny how their identity isn't being respected, but if you want to get your breasts and your dick and balls cut off, yes, queen.
I don't know if you've ever heard of people in the trans-abled community. These are people who are physically able-bodied but feel like they should be disabled or identify as such. For example, a man who has two arms but feels like he should have one. If a man in this kind of marginalized community went to the doctor and said, I want to have my arm cut off, do you think that
doesn't have anything to do with gender identity?
Well, it's someone's self-identity, how someone identifies.
That's someone who has a mental diagnosis, a psychiatric condition. I would say that's kooky.
You don't see any? You think this is totally irrelevant?
Now, I really have nothing against Paige or Elliot or whatever they go by today. However, I think the main point that Dr. Jordan Peterson was saying was not, again, about Elliot. It was about this rapid trend of removing young girls' breasts, healthy breasts, very capable breasts, and young men's dick and balls when it's really not necessary. When every study, every statistic, every data, every paper we have has at this point theorized that most people, even if they actually suffer from gender dysphoria or body dysmorphia, if they're allowed to go through a healthy puberty instead of it being blocked or stunted, that a lot of them actually grow out of the gender dysphoria or the body dysmorphia that they were going through. And a lot of ones who are suffering from gender dysphoria will usually become gay men and women. That's why a lot of people theorize that this rapid sort of this rapid onset gender dysphoria and this sort of speed pace of getting people to transition is actually erasing gay men and women, which is kind of homophobic. However, in saying that, Jordan Peterson may be suffering from Trump put foot in mouth syndrome. Like, I respect Jordan Peterson when he says, never tell a lie. I live by that and I respect that. I mean, I tell a little lie sometimes. I try my best. However, I don't know if this was a question. Did someone ask Jordan Peterson a question about Elliot's breast removal procedure and he was just being honest and speaking his mind? Or did he interject himself into a topic that nobody was asking him about? I'm not saying he has no right to comment. He has every right to comment, and if he really feels like there is a huge injustice happening, which I actually do believe, there is a little over 30,000 detransitioners on the subreddit today. So it is heavily affecting a lot of young people's lives when they all of a sudden realize that everything they've done is actually irreversible, and now they have to grow into fat, balding old men when they could have just been beautiful women. I'm focusing on the girls because this rapid onset gender dysphoria heavily affects adolescent girls than it do boys, but it very much affects boys, especially if they get bottom surgery, because there is no medical evolution or technology that's ever going to bring that back. However, I think it could have been done in a better way, but what do I know? Like, I'm pretty sure Dr. Jordan Peterson has a higher IQ than I do, but he has admitted that he does have a bit of a temper, and sometimes I think he kind of just like rage tweets. He's kind of like a complex human being because he also is quite emotional for a man, and he's admitted that himself, and quite agreeable for a man. He's also admitted that himself, but he also has a temper. I guess tempers can be both in male and female temperament, so I don't think that really matters. But I don't know. What do you guys think? I think he could have, I don't know, held off, maybe made a video about it, maybe put it in a more intellectual way. But I mean, Twitter isn't really for the complexities, right, and the nuance, because you only get so many characters. I don't think he's going to be gone forever off of Twitter. I think he'll be back on there. Also, he is now a new member of the Daily Wire. I wonder if he's going to ever put out a great documentary. That'll be really interesting to listen or hear or see. Tell me guys, what do you think? Should Dr. Jordan Peterson kept his mouth shut and kept his opinion to himself, that he did this to himself? Or do you think, you know what, no, I'm so sick of people telling we can't have our opinions about what's going on in our society and our culture, and everybody should have an opinion to be able to say what they want to say? Or do you think he should have been able to say what he wanted to say, but not directed towards Elliot Page, even though it wasn't really necessarily about her in a singular argument or a singular way? Let me know in the comment section below. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell to get notifications when I do upload. All of that really does help with the algorithm, guys. And if you'd like to support the channel even further, you can donate. My PayPal me link is in the description box below and also in the comment section. Of course, it helps, but you don't have to. You can just like, comment, and subscribe. Another great way to support this channel is either join my brand new membership program, different levels, different tiers, different perks, or you can visit my brand new merch shop. Links down below, and links to all of my alternative platforms I'm on, my socials, including my Twitter, all the ways to support me, and all the ways to contact me for business is always in the links down below. I also have a second travel vlog channel, a travel as a lifestyle, or I live abroad. If you'd like to know where I am in the world, you can go in the description box below and also in the comment section. Hit the link, go subscribe to my travel vlog channel, and or follow me on my travel Instagram. My stories is usually what's most up to date. And you guys have an amazing day. Bye.